Rick Collin once said that the world belongs to those who read, and I really resonated with that because I love to read. It's one of my passions. But outside of reading a book, everyone reads every single day. Between text messages, emails, social media, going to the grocery store, reading signs on the road, we're constantly reading without even realizing it. But when you take a moment and actually read a book for yourself, remember that reading can help you escape reality. There's also no rules to reading, and it really opens you up to conversation. First, reading can help you escape reality. If you've had a really stressful day at work and you just want to go home and escape, you can pick up a book. If you want to feel happy after that stressful, horrible day, pick up a happy book. If you want to wallow in your self-pity, open up a sad book. Personally, the ones where the dogs die really puts a damper on my mood. So you can choose how you want to feel and just take a break from those responsibilities of the day. You can also choose where you go. If you want to read a future book and go to the future, go for it. If you want to read a book about history and go back in time, you can. You can also choose how you feel. Like I said, if you want to be sad, if you want to be happy, if you want to read a rom-com, you want to read something funny, you can choose that. Secondly, there's no rules to reading. You can choose freely. Unless you're in a class and they're saying you have to read this book, there's no rules. You can pick any book you want and it's fine. You also don't have to stick to that book. Say you get 3 pages in and it's just not catching your attention, don't read it. Or if you're like me and you get halfway through the book and you're really hooked and you just can't wait, I always sneak a peek towards the end. And that's fine because there's no rules. It's also really accessible. You can get books anywhere. You can borrow from friends, you can trade with people. It's so easy. You can go to the library. There's no rules of how to get a book. Or if you have a Kindle, you can get a free book on the Kindle like I do. There's no rule to it. You can get books anywhere. They're easy, they're free, they're cheap. They can get a little pricey, but really, there's just no rule to how you get a book. Lastly, reading really opens you up to conversation. Internally, after you read a book, you're thinking about it. You're reflecting on what you just read. And outside of just yourself, you're having external conversations with somebody. I've seen people read Where the Crawdads Sing, and I've asked them about it. Like, hey, what did you think about this book? And that's a complete stranger. And I want to get their intake. I want to see what they're saying. There's also Facebook groups that I'm a part of that are book clubs, and you can see, well, what did you think about that? Or I thought the ending should have been this. You can converse with other people, and it's a really great thing. And outside of having that external conversation, you also get book recommendations from others. They'll say, oh, if you like this book, try this book. It really helps to curate an experience for yourself and open up a conversation. In conclusion, reading has so many benefits, but truly reading a good book can help you escape from reality and step back from your responsibilities. There's no rules to reading. You choose what you want, do what you want. And lastly, it can help aid you in conversations.